The metaphysical writer Stuart Wilde posted a lot of his visions. And he said there was a lot of stuff that he got in his visions that are not really public knowledge. I mean, you could go to his website, stuartwilde.com, and find some of this stuff. But I haven't seen it really made clear in the mainstream news. And that is the truth about things like what really happened in 9/11, the Twin Towers, and what really happened with Princess Diana. These are some things that we all need to know, because the truth has been suppressed for so long. There's young people now that weren't even around when these things went on. Yet these were a huge part of our collective history. All of these things are needed because we have got to get to the root of what the hell has gone on planet Earth. And, how are we going to move on from it all? I've always called for a Truth and Reconciliation Commission to look into everything, where people can go and they can spill their beans about everything that they know. The point is, punishing people for these past mistakes is going to be a big cry. And yet we have to move on. And if we go back to a cycle of hanging people for treason, for example, we are not advancing. We are not advancing because these people did these things in these times in different circumstances. And we have to move on, and we have to let go of this feeling that we've got to have righteous indignation about, being misled and et cetera, et cetera. That's my answer, Truth and Reconciliation, and that's how I would do it. What would you do? Other things that we need to know about are, what is the extent of extraterrestrial influence on planet Earth? What is the extent of influence by other realms, such as the fairies, for example? Mythic things that are passed down. Why are they mythic? Are they real? Stuart Wilde also talked about fat controllers. These were dark beings who influenced people. Where are they? Who are they? What's their agenda? All of these things need to come to light. Where is Stuart Wilde? On his website, it said that he died of a heart attack in Ireland. And yet Stuart Wilde always talked about walking out of this world and into another one he called the Aluna. The Kogi people, a shamanic culture in Colombia, talked about the Aluna. What is the Aluna? What goes on there? The little bit that we were able to discern from Stuart Wilde was, we're all in the Aluna, asleep. We're asleep in the Aluna, another realm. What does that mean? We pretty much seem to be awake here, but we're in the dark. What is the Aluna? There's many other questions, many more questions that I have answers for. In the end, in order to get beyond this cycle of power, the cycle of abuse of power, we're going to have personal sovereignty, which means no longer bowing down to the collectives. This is a new way of being. It's a higher consciousness way of being. And there's a hell of a lot of people on this planet who don't even understand what higher consciousness is. How are we going to educate them when we're all shadow banned? We try and go and express our opinions, and, technology companies keep us suppressed. More and more, I wonder when we're going to get answers. I'm Bob Frizzell.
Okay, Pindar. As you might know, I'm a reptilian Draco shapeshifter. Now, Bob Frizzell's been talking a lot about, the writings of the ancient metaphysical writer Stuart Wilde, but he hasn't been really talking about the new metaphysical writers. The new ones, the people that have new visions of things. On planet Draco, we call these people oracles. What's an oracle? Well, on planet Earth, Oracle is a technology company. Okay, in Georgia, they have the Georgia Stones, which apparently are built by the Illuminati, which is a group of people who want to control everything. And what they want to do is reduce the world population so that it makes it easier to control. How are you going to stop the Illuminati? The Illuminati, there's a number of them that follow me on my channels. If you're an Illuminati person, I'm going to tell you, you and me are not on the same page. I don't want what you are offering: death, poisoning, ruining the natural environment, etc., etc., all in the name of the pyramid power of money. So if you're watching this and you're Illuminati, I'm calling on you to reevaluate in light of everything that I say and others who don't have a clue. The time for Earth ascension is now, which means all of us moving to higher consciousness, knowing the truth. Many people believe that the chemtrails that we see are sprayed in order to keep us from waking up to higher consciousness. I see chemtrails quite frequently and I get very annoyed. Who is going to take down these Illuminatis? The Illuminati people themselves. It's time to let go of your stupid plans. Why do I call them stupid? I call them stupid because they are based on lies. Lies, lies, lies. It says in the Bible, a house divided cannot stand. A divided house. And that's what the Illuminati are. They're people at the bottom who think, oh, I'm, going to get somebody to pull some strings so, I can have a good life. No, they don't want that for you. They want to get rid of you. They want to get rid of everyone who knows what they're up to. I'm just a guy. You're going to believe me? You might as well, because I'm not lying. I'm Bob Frizzell.